Hello and welcome to Tarot with Mishka. Before I'm going to start reading the forecast for the third week of May, two things. First, it is a general reading, so I'm going to pick up on the overall energies coming through for your star sign. Second, we always have a choice. Cards that are showing potential energies, and this is all potential. Moreover, even though life is something that is happening to us, we always have a choice. And the choice is the way how we choose to react to it. So, let's begin. Hello Aquarius. In the third week of May, the crowning energy for your forecast is Seven of Swords. And actually we have Seven of Swords twice, and this card is showing again in the section talking about your relations and relationships, because I'm using different decks for different sections in this reading. I'm going to just go through what I feel is happening here. I'm going to go section by section, but I'm just going to kind of comment straight away on the energy just kind of went my way. There's a possibility that a lot of things are not going your way, and you finding yourself with limited options, and it's almost like everything is kind of hitting you left, right and center. There might be to do with your job, on the emotional front, life-wise, and an overall message that I'm getting. Don't run away from it, because what I'm seeing, what I'm hearing, it's the overall. I know it isn't a pleasant situation, I know things are not going right, but running away and not facing what is it that is there, it's going to only prolong things, because whatever you think, you're going to find a way or solution to it. You're going to look back to whatever situation you find yourself first time around over here. That's the overall message, that there's a very strong message coming for you for this week. So in terms of career and finance and business, as you can see, we have a Three of Swords, we have a King of Cups, and we have the crowning energy of the week, which is Eight of Swords. And can you see the Queen, the King of Cups is looking towards that crowning energy, and there's some kind of disappointment. So you might be feeling either financial situation is like not enough money, or you tied up, money being tied up somewhere, or you need to find more money. The money seems to be an issue. Also work-wise, you might feel like that in a line of work that you are not really, it's like it's not you. You are creative, you want to do things that they are tickling you, and if you are not allowed to be you, the job seems to be very mundane and not satisfying. So there might be the dissatisfaction that comes from finance and your career, but you don't know what to do about this. It's like, what kind of options do I have? And you don't see much of the options, but this is not because there are no options, it's just that not favorable options that you would prefer to have. There are other options, but it's going to take time for you to see those other options, because you have this, I would like this, in your mind you have this kind of understanding, I would ideally want to do this and that, and those things that are not there. And it's all about changing your perspective and saying, okay, what I want isn't really there, but to understanding what other options do you have. And this is kind of a mindset what I'm picking up. And the section talking about relations and relationships, we have Seven of Cups, and we have once again, 8 of Swords. And I don't know, do you feel tied up in your relationship? Do you feel like the relationship meant to be about something else and it's about something else? Or do you feel you asked for the choice but you're unwilling to do something about it because you feel unable to open up and communicate? I'm not sure. This is, once again, it's about what you would like but not what is available to you. So it's almost, once again, this is kind of translating into okay, what you want and what reality is two things. And because you have this idealized image, you have this perfect scenario in your head, and this perfect scenario is not playing, and because you don't have those preferable options that you would prefer to have, and then there's this kind of disappointment, but this disappointment is very much self-made. That's what they're telling me. It's about your perception, about your beliefs, and it's about you freeing yourself from the bondage that you find yourself in. It's about opening your eyes, because this person is blindfolded, is opening eyes and see what is there. And but you seems to be dazzled by all those things that are possible. Yes, they are, but none of them that are possible to achieve in one go. And there's a question: what is it that what you want is really what you need? And the answer is, well, it is not, and that's what the life is trying to tell you. So it's almost life is making you go through whatever you're going through, and this kind of disappointment and feeling not being grounded, because it's trying to show you that you for one, you have to be more proactive, and you have to change your ways and your way of thinking and your perception and your beliefs. And I think that's the theme of the week. So what we have here in terms of energy of the week, we have a 2 of Wands, we have a 2 of Pentacles, and we have Queen of Swords. So 2s, they are the representation of duality. Duality is a very tricky thing that is sometimes it's very difficult to wrap up, because sometimes duality is there in order to two things come together and create one, but sometimes it's also about two things kind of fighting and struggling in order to find the balance. So this is all about duality and finding your own balance. And there might be someone who's going to help you to kind of maybe find a new perspective or reorient your aims, help you to find maybe better solutions to whatever. It's something that you want to change, and things you feel like the change is needed, yet you don't know precisely for what you're striving. So there may be someone who is going to help you with it and find you this new horizons. And then when you're going to find those new horizons, it's about striving for it and knowing that you have to juggle things in order to get where you would like to get. But what they're trying to tell you, you are too much in your head and you are too much of an idealist. And this is not helping you, and because of this, you're finding yourself there. You see? She's focusing on this little butterfly. And she's kind of taking the eye out of the ball. And this whole reading is to remind you about, you see those two cards that are corresponding with each other. There's all those possibilities out there. And she's looking up. But she's looking into those all possibilities, all options. And because she's out there in her space, in the mental plane, thinking all the time and idealizing, she's not seeing what's down here in the ground. And that is creating this connection between what you want from life and what you have. And this is about rebalancing things in your life. This is about rebalancing things. And it's not about running away from things either, because you're going to go back to something that you only know too well. So the overall message I'm getting is you have to ground yourself, you have to be more pragmatic, and actually you have to try a new way of approach. You cannot solve the problems by doing exactly the same things before and over again. It's about you writing a new script for yourself. And what they say, the opportunity here is, and the best way of approach I'm getting, it's you can be your own worst enemy. You get excited about something and then you're going to stop yourself in a midway or before you're going to start, because you're going to find the reason why to not do it. So that's the message. I know it's kind of hard message to type, but that's what it is. And the best possible way of approach is Queen of Cups, is let it go. Let it go, whatever emotions you have, it's about letting go, let them flow through you. So let's see what we have in additional commentary over here. Yeah. It's all about grounding, focusing on what you have, and I'm starting from the basics. I hope this reading was helpful and in some way resonated with you, or there was at least something you were able to take away from it. If you liked it, give it a like, comment, share, and I'm sending to all of you out there the best wishes from the bottom of my heart.